You're watching Experience Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
2, 1.
Hey, good evening, everyone. We're a week away from Valentine's, so we do appreciate you taking the time from your planning to spend some time with us. Appreciate the love. This is Sketch Up with Mog and Mel on the EXP channel. Tonight, we're fortunate to have a creative team all the way from Hawaii and some additional guests also from our home state of Hawaii. And we are very proud to have them here with us tonight. I'm looking forward to being there later this year in November for Amazing Aloha Comic Con. Now, if you like horror, you're going to like this creative team, and this is going to be something that you're going to be able to sink your fangs into for a tasty bite. And yes, we do have giveaways, but wait till you see what this group is drawing on the board tonight for the live auctions. They've got some great things already that they've started on. All right, so don't go away. We'll be right back. Hey, did you catch the EXP Expo 2 weeks ago? We had dozens of interviews with writers and artists, and we also debuted the EXP store, which currently has a bunch of the posters that I've dug up from my own private reserve. You can look for the links in that in the comments later this evening. And do us a favor, hit that follow button so we can continue to bring you unprecedented content like we did with the Expo 3 2 weeks ago. All that coming to you and Comic Kingdom. All right, as usual, like I said, we do have some sweet giveaways tonight. To make sure that you're in the running for that, enter in # EXP Frankie 44. That's # EXP Frankie 44. Why? Because we're going to be looking at Dracula 1944, right? So we're going to put in Frankie in there as his buddy, okay? All right, so now let's go on to our guests. But before we do that, let's see what we've got on the board tonight. Mog, what are you going to be working on?
This is Ghidorah from Godzilla, the three-headed dragon.
Wow. You've got a bunch of it worked on already. What size is that?
Yeah, I had this done working on the side for a long time since COVID, and I never got to finish it. So, like, if I put myself under fire, like within today, and say this is gonna be, auctioned off, I know I can finish it because I've been dying to finish this.
Oh, that's the reason why. All right, so you've got.
It's about 5.5. It's about 5 by 7 inches.
Okay.
And it's on actually a board that I was experimenting during COVID, like creating different paper services on board.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like on a foam cord board mounted with another like type of paper. So it was an experimental paper, but it's very thick.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, let's bring on our first guest tonight. And this is Napua Hina. She is the writer. Hi, Napua. How are you doing?
Hello. Hi. Thanks for having us on.
Oh, yeah. We're really stoked to having you guys on. To get started, what are you going to be working on tonight for the live auction?
Kind of started already on Vampirella. I'm going to be painting it with watercolor tonight.
All right. There you go. Right. And the starting bid on that is $20. Okay. So you guys are getting like a really, really good deal tonight here on actually everybody that's coming on is starting at a low bid. All right. Our next guest is Connie Jolitz. She is the artist for this project. All right. Hello, Connie.
Hi. How you doing?
What are you working on tonight?
Well, I'm working on, you can probably already see it. I'm doing a mashup of an L driver from Kill Bill, and I'm making her a bride of Dracula.
Okay.
So, yeah, I figured really the Kill Bill assassin squad is very close to a Dracula's harem, if you think about it. So I figured, yeah, she's really the most evil femme fatale you can probably find in one of the modern newer movies. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I started on it already, so now I'm just coloring in, and I love the way that it's going so far.
There you go. Okay, and the starting bid on that, guys, is $40. Okay, $40. Okay, so if you want to place a bid on that, just put that into the comments. You can just say $40 on the bride or $40 on for Connie. Okay. The next person we're going to bring into here is Drew Gutierrez.
That's correct.
Hey, Drew, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. What are you drawing tonight for the live auction?
Well, I'm a big fan of the 70s Marvel horror comics.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got like Dracula based off of Marvel's Tomb of Dracula having an encounter with Marvel's Man-Thing.
Wow. Okay. Wow, that's a lot going on there. What size are you working on?
I'm working small. It's relatively small, 8.5 by 11.
Okay. From here, it looks like an 11 by 17, but I know it's just the perspective of the camera.
And I'm just going to do ink, so it's going to go into inks.
All right. Okay, and the starting bid on that is 20. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Wow. There you go. If you guys want to bid on that, he's got quite a bid on there already. The art is looking magnificent from everyone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and they've got a couple of friends with them. John Murakami, who's been a long time artist in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Hey,
hello.
What are you working on?
Legend.
I am working on the anime series Delicious in Dungeon, which is on Netflix right now.
Oh, okay.
So something
I love
different.
that series.
Yay! Yeah, no, it's a fun series. I love it.
Gosh.
And you said your starting bid on that is 25. Is that correct?
25, and I'm actually going to try to do several tonight. See how fast I can actually belt them out.
All right, there you go. Okay.
So these are real small pieces. These are only like 4 by 6.
Okay.
But we'll see if I can drop some color on it as well. Yeah.
Delicious in Dungeon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, and then I guess
$25 is the starting bid on those. Okay, so
it's really good series now.
And the last guy that we're gonna bring into tonight is Mike Cannon.
Yay!
Aloha.
Hey, aloha, wow. Mike. Nice to have you on board. Thank you for coming on tonight. And what is it that you're?
I was told there'd be cookies.
On? What's that?
I was told there'd be cookies.
We ate them already.
I didn't eat them yet, but Mog has an upside down pear cake in the oven.
I'll take
it. I was about to make it, and then you're like, "Hey, we're cutting too close." So
I wasn't stopping you. I was just telling you that the time was coming up.
Right. There you go.
And
I never had an upside down pear cake. Never in my life. But I saw it on TV. Yeah. Oh, you had it?
Oh no, I've heard of like pineapple cake, but I never heard of pear cake before.
Yeah, me neither.
I guess Mel Bakes was last week. I'm seeing in the chat. I'm sorry. Yeah. I wasn't invited last week.
Yeah, what did I bake the last time? Oh, I did an upside down lemon cake. That's what I did.
There you go.
All right, so Mike, this is Nandor.
This is Nandor the Relentless with his favorite vampire.
Very good. You always draw cool, funny stuff there. And the starting on that is $20. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's this is letter size on handcrafted paper.
You watched the show?
Okay.
Michael?
Sure.
Nice.
It's not. I watch What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah. You watched the What We Do in the Shadows?
I watched Andor.
No, Nandor the Relentless.
Nandor.
I watched them both, actually. Yeah.
There you go.
Steve B is asking, why are the drawings so cheap?
Because we've got low self-esteem. That's why.
Oh,
we're hoping for a bid war. We're hoping for a bid war.
Yep. I want to encourage bidding.
Oh, yeah. At those prices, I think there's gonna be some bidding, but.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we already have a bid.
I advise everybody to start it at what they're comfortable with. Okay, whatever you guys they're happy to get, right? Because it's not entirely about like trying to make money on this show, but just trying to get everybody familiar with everybody's work. So I do appreciate if there is a bid war. Well, and it is great to have you here, Stevie B. I see CJ Allo Art. Thank you for coming by. Kenneth Bird, Derek. You guys are regulars. Steve Vendetta,
nice.
from Canada. Glad to have you guys here. Yeah, so we've got a nice crowd here. Nobu is in the house.
CJ and Nobu are from Hawaii.
Nobu, nice
All
to
right.
see you there.
Okay. Stevie thinks like the dollar stretches more in Hawaii, but let's like do some price comparison. What's a gallon of whole milk over there? If you just go to like, I guess, Woodland. Price.
I think it's like $11.
Yeah, it can be like $10, $11, but that's why we go to like Costco and all that for like $5 or $6.
Okay, so cheapest Costco is $5 or $6, right?
Yeah.
What is a carton of eggs going for? One carton of regular.
About $8.
Yeah. I shop at the Navy Exchange, so my prices are different.
Yeah, I go to the egg farm, so it's a little bit cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah, if I can go to the egg farms, I like going to those too. But the egg farms here are actually higher priced than what we can get the eggs for.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah. Here in Hawaii, the egg farms are cheaper.
Yeah. What are you when you buy the eggs from the egg farm? Are you buying like 5 dozen at a time?
Yeah, like a flat. Yeah. Usually a flat. But yeah, you can order a lot. A flat usually goes for like maybe about $13, maybe. So it's about like 20.
Yeah, that's the same price that goes here, $13 for that. So that part is kind of even. But for a carton of eggs here, we're getting it for like $2.78 now.
Wow.
But we were before this year, they were like $1.29.99. So for whatever reason, they've more than doubled now.
Yeah. Wait, so for $13 you get like 18 count?
No, 30.
30 count?
30. Yeah.
30.
That's actually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
that's only
the place
the
that we usually go to, the place we usually go is closing down though, unfortunately. But
where is that in Wahiawa?
Yeah, that's the Peterson farm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's another one in Wailua, and their prices. Yeah, their prices are comparable. So.
Okay.
So we're hanging in there.
That's like the mafia, the egg mafias caved in, and then make those farmers like, don't do that.
We just don't eat eggs. That's all.
About time to become vegan. That's what I'm saying.
We hardly eat meat right now as it is. It's a lot of times it is fish or the cheaper cuts. Because it is expensive. Even here.
How would you make a cake without eggs, though?
That's the thing. Okay, eggs is something we still buy a lot of. Because we still I like to have eggs in the morning too for breakfast.
Sure.
So
I know how
2-3 dozens a week.
Mm-hmm.
During the holidays, it was like a lot more.
Oh yeah, I imagine.
You could switch to pigeon eggs.
Quail eggs.
Hey, you know what? I made loco moco with quail eggs. Those are actually kind of cute. They have like a more orange color to them.
80 of them or something just to make one egg.
No,
you make a teeny tiny
loco moco with the quail eggs. It's bite size.
It'll be the size for your
meal inside your mouth.
They're hors
Put
d'oeuvres.
your GI Joes in front of them. Yeah, you put your GI Joes in front of them.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Stevie B explained why. The virus in the chicken population caused the price of eggs to rise, and they never came back down to where they were prior.
Well, they did come down for us because when they had that pop up last year, the eggs did shoot up to like about $3 or so, and then they came back down to like $1.29, and that was before Thanksgiving. But then after New Year's, they shot back up again. So,
but I don't know, Mel. Like this is part where it gets me because it's not logical. So the egg prices went up, right? So I expect because of the virus, the chicken price would go up, but the chicken stayed low, like 89 cents per pound for like drumstick, Only the eggs shot up. So why was there such a huge difference? You would think logically it should be the same, right?
No, the cost for feed. If the laying hens live longer, so you got to feed them longer. Those fryers, you kill them and eat them. You don't got to feed them no more.
Right. And the thing is, Mog, with the with egg production, right, with that virus going around, that's decreasing the eggs that are being put out there, right? But it's not decreasing the chickens. The chickens are not dying. Okay. So your supply is still there.
So
they
that
just
makes
need
sense.
to get well.
Like
I think your moderator said avocados can replace eggs in a lot of baking recipes.
That's crazy.
I do a lot of things to replace stuff in the baking, but that's the first time I heard of that. So I'm gonna have to definitely look into that. And like, is it gonna affect the taste? Because then
it might be good.
It's like avocado based.
That might be tasty.
Yeah.
So instead of a pineapple upside down cake, it's going to be an avocado pineapple upside down cake.
That actually does sound good.
Well, you probably can't taste it though, if it's a replacement. But
it does sound good eating avocado. I do like
this is one thing that I did not see coming whatsoever. We started out with horror, and we're coming all the way around to eggs and chicken feed.
Yes.
Like, what?
Dracula, 1944.
It's like I tried to tell you. Okay, when Mom starts asking questions, we don't know where it's going to go. And this is not how we normally start. Normally, we just like jump into the Kickstarter, but here we are talking about eggs and chicken.
Yeah, eggs and avocados. Yeah,
that's my bad.
Old McDonald, 1944.
Yeah, which came first?
I'll be quiet now.
Don't worry about it. I'm up for the ride. Like wherever it takes us, I'm fine.
Eggs.
All right.
The questions haven't gotten exotic yet. Okay.
Exotic.
But that's also what makes this show kind of fun, is because we get those off the wall from left field questions from Mog.
Yeah.
All right, but let's get into the Kickstarter. Whose idea was to bring this creative idea into fruition? Dracula 1944.
Oh, that would be me.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I know that you and Connie are like big fans of horror, correct?
Andrew too.
Oh, Andrew too. Okay. So that made it a very easy way to pick your team. But did it start with the three of you talking, or how did that come about?
Well, the story actually came to me in a dream a couple of years ago. And originally I was going to be writing it as a horror comedy with Vincent Kukua, who's an artist. He did some work for Image Comics, and he passed away, unfortunately. Yeah, he was a really, really great talent. Yeah, nice guy. And I kind of shelved the project for a while and didn't think that it would ever come about again. And it just kept needling me that, maybe if I rewrite it, not as a comedy, but as a strict horror story, maybe it could get fresh legs. And I just put it out there on Facebook, and I said, who would be interested in collaborating on a vampire story? And Connie was the first one to jump up on it.
Of course.
And Drew jumped in too, and I was like, great, you can do the cover.
There you go.
So
easy.
that's kind of how that came together.
Wow. That was way too easy.
Yeah.
But you already knew that Connie was going to jump on it once you put it out there.
Oh, yeah.
That was great. And did you have any in this collaboration, right? Because that's like one of the things that comes up quite a bit between the two of you. How is that going? Are you writing a really tight script that Connie follows, or does Connie have a lot of room to add in her own creativity?
Well, the script was, I told her loose. in the beginning, and I wanted, her input and interpretation because it is a collaboration. And she's changed some panels, added some, edited some out, and I think for the better.
I had lots of opinions. Yeah.
Yeah. For the better.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I think many artists are like that. And it's good to hear from them because they do have a way of telling the story, or they may see something there, but that's not something you're not unfamiliar with, Napua, right? Because I've seen some of your stuff before, not as much, right? But I have seen some of it, so I know that you have some experience in that area, right? Now, how does Drew play out in all this?
Drew was the second one to jump up and totally volunteered to do the cover. We have posted the cover on social media now, and it's fantastic. And Connie needed some help with the inking, and Drew was all for it. It's a good practice, I think. And Drew, if you want to talk about how it's been inking, digital inking, right?
Yeah, I'm inking it digitally, which is a little different. I'm trying, a lot of times with digital inking, it's very difficult to get a real natural line weight to make it, because I don't want it to look too perfect. So I've played a lot with some of the different types of brushes, like virtual brushes that you can purchase for different programs. Mm-hmm. And I've kind of monkeyed around with it a bit to make sure that it's not too, I don't want it to be dead, I want it to have some life in it.
Right, to give it.
And then character. I'm also,
it's going to be undead.
Exactly.
No. Kind of walked into that one, didn't you?
And I'm also trying to be very faithful to Connie's pencils.
Right.
I really appreciate that too. And I know for a fact that I wouldn't have had the time to actually finish the inking in any kind of time frame that we were looking for. So I'm really grateful that that Drew actually said, like, sure, I can do that, So that was really a tremendous help.
It's been
Thanks,
fun.
Drew.
I've been enjoying it.
And that's really good when you can respect the artist's line work and not change it, Craig, because they're the ones that drew that and stuff. So, and that's something that I think a lot of the newer guys don't respect as much. I mean, they try to a certain level, but I think the guys that are the older guys, they're not trying to say you're that old, Drew, but I think we just have like a better understanding and respect for that. And we try to what do you call it? Preserve that.
I mean, I you look at like a lot of the good like penciler inker teams are guys artists whose work complement each other. Like I think Terry Austin and John Byrne were like a really good mix. Their styles complement each other. Or you look at like they're older guys, but they've been working more together. Currently is like Kevin Nolan inking Jose Luis Garcia Lopez.
Oh yeah.
I feel like their styles really complement each other, and that's great. And then you have a guy like one of my all-time favorite inkers is Alfredo Alcala. But like when Alcala inks anybody, it looks like Alcala. Like it's like once he's on it, he turns everybody into him.
Right. There are those inkers that are like that. Their style kind of like dominates overall on there. But
I like it, but I'm not going to do that on Connie's stuff. I will say this: occasionally, I get tempted to pull a Mike Mignola and start blacking out whole sections, But I figure Connie took the time to pencil some of this stuff. I should try to delineate as much as possible. So
what are you talking about? Your pencils are there.
Redacted.
I can see your pencil. It's buried.
It's Dracula. It's at night. I think, hey, it's at night. I can make this as black as I want. But
yay, silhouettes. That's our friend. Speeds up production.
But
guess how fast I can get this done.
I haven't done that yet.
It's just word bubbles.
When it gets to about the 23rd hour, maybe, we'll see.
How much of the interiors are done?
Well, I'm just about done. I have one more page to finish up, but the storyboard is already done. The rough pencils are done, so I'm almost finished with the pencil.
Okay, cool. So, and who's doing the text?
I am.
Oh, you are. Okay, so that makes it easy for you. Are you with the changes that are going on in this collaboration? Are you finding that you have to change a lot of the text, or is that still pretty easy?
Some of it is just moving things around. Instead of being in a panel that's being deleted, just move it over to another panel. So yeah, not a whole lot of changes, just kind of reorganizing.
Okay, so that's good. So you haven't had to change any pages a lot.
No, the only thing is making decisions. And again, I think it's all for the better.
Okay. What resources are you using? Are you using any resources at all for your to try and tell your story? Like anything like regarding layout or how you're writing it out, your script?
No, well, I wrote the script the Marvel way.
Okay.
But it was pretty loose, left for artist interpretation on a lot of things. Like I would just say big action scene and trust that Connie's going to do something amazing.
Oh, I'm going to do action. I don't, really, I'm not really sure if you anticipated how gruesome I would go with some of this.
You scared me a little, Connie. You scared me a little.
I still remember the first piece you did, Connie, when we were doing Draw and Bid, right? And I don't remember the character, but it was this. It was a kind of like a nice perspective down shot of this character that was falling down from this high building, right?
Yes, that was an Incal and bounty hunter.
There you go. Yeah.
Thing. The Incal, the iconic shot is John Defoe falling through an air shaft. It always ends up. And it always starts with that. He doesn't die, but it's kind of a little bit macabre because in that shaft, it's kind of called the suicide shaft because everybody who doesn't feel like being there anymore just jumps down that one, and they callously even comment on the fact like, "Oh, look, it's another one."
I remember seeing that, and I'm going, "Wow, this girl is from Hawaii," and all the time that we were there, we didn't know about her because when we had talked to you and you told us like when you were there in Hawaii, I go, whoa, we were there all that time and we never ran into you. Then all of a sudden, COVID comes around and we start noticing you online and go, wow, where did she come from? So and then you put that piece up for drawing is wow, this girl can draw.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And John is not new to the industry as well. John has been a long time professional in the industry. John, can you tell us a little bit about yourself just so that everybody knows who you are?
So I'm a freelance cartoonist here in Hawaii. I've been drawing for as long as I can remember. I've had a comic strip in the Star Advertiser, which is our local newspaper, for over 20 years. Unfortunately, that came to an end. And I also had a comic strip in the Hawaii Herald, which is a Japanese American newspaper, also over here. And unfortunately, that came to an end. But I've been doing a lot of freelance and things like that. And I have my own characters, Gordon Ryder and the Otter Ninjas. And just a lot of freelance here and there.
Now, your series, Gordon Ryder, has that come to an end, or is that still something that you're putting out there?
It's kind of in limbo right now. It's like I'm just kind of taking a break from it for a little while. Actually, so we have a bigger story in mind, and actually Mike's helping me with the story on that one. So it's going to be kind of like an origin story, kind of. Mm-hmm. So, but that's coming along the line. Yeah.
Right, and you also do like greeting cards.
Yeah, greeting cards. That's kind of what I'm known for here. Is local kind greeting cards from Miley Way Productions.
And they're pretty funny. We've seen some of them, especially when you
punny.
do
They're punny.
They're punny. Yes, that's what I do. That's my thing. All puns.
And Mike is Mike. If you can tell us a little bit about yourself too, so everybody knows who you are.
I just draw. I'm
He
retired.
just draws. Okay, but where did you start out? Because you were in the Army when you got into this, right?
Navy.
In Navy. Okay.
I'm retired Navy.
Right. And what were you doing
after I retired? I was an illustrator draftsman. After I retired, I was looking for art, and we started a group called Comic Jam Hawaii. That's where I met John, and John got me into the convention scenes and doing stuff like that.
Oh no! Don't blame me for that.
I'm crediting you.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, we're going to take a break, and you've kind of seen what everybody's working on. We already have a bid of $40 on Connie's piece from Mr. Stevie B. So thank you very much for that. And when we come back, we'll take a look at that artwork that everybody's working on, and we'll probably get into some other discussions as well. So don't go away. We'll be right back.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming dead by sleep.
By this time in our journey, we had been on the trail of a very elusive creature for about 96 hours. But all the hard work is about to pay off. Oh, crikey, there she is. Oh, by the markings, I'd say this one's at least a 9.8. Oh, she's a real beauty. A true mint copy. Oh, this one will make a fine slab on anyone's display wall. Oh, she's a feisty one, though. Look out, look out!
Mint Hunter Comics is the place to find that mint comic you've been searching for. Mint Hunter Comics, Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, part of the experience. Imagine being at a convention and going to an interview panel that's just for you. No bustling crowds, no hours-long lines, just you, the moderator, and your favorite comic book creators. Well, this is pretty much that. Miss Jen sits down every week with 2 comic book creators for a live stream interview about their latest work, and you can ask them whatever you want. It's Talking Shop, Mondays at 5 Eastern on The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales.
Nice.
Very nice. Very nice.
That was beautiful.
That was
Beautiful.
great. Make sure you guys get notified. Go to that link we'll have in there, and check that out when it does get launched. When is that officially launching, Napua?
March, probably early March. We haven't decided on a final date. Maybe the 15th.
Okay. And if you guys saw the art in there, that is looking great. Looks like you got a good storytelling there. So definitely something that you guys all want to check out. So click that link and get notified. Okay. And Stevie B is asking, was that your Steve Irwin on the Mint Hunter commercial, JD? And Stephen then writes, Mog, your dragon is reminiscent of the Pillars of Creation nebula in deep space. Huh, I'm not familiar with that.
You know, I was like, what the heck is that? So I looked it up, right, during the break. And it looks like this. I think this is real, like from NASA. They captured these.
But
like,
we can't see it because you're okay. Oh, that's what you're trying for.
I guess there's like these gas pillars in space. And yeah, if you like do it this way, it's eerie. This is true horror. This is literally happening right now in real time, somewhere out there.
It looks like we lost Connie.
There's like some weird crap going on, you know?
I know,
Freaky stuff like.
When they first brought that out, it was looking really weird until you get a close. Even when you start getting a close-up look on it, it even looks more remarkable because you realize that it is so much bigger than what they're showing you in there.
That's what inspired Lovecraft and all, all that astronomical phenomenon.
Gastronomical.
Yeah, it's very gassy. Yeah,
it's cooking.
Look at that. What the heck is that? I mean, just thinking about that's true horror right now. Like, what the heck? What on earth is that gonna be? You know? What the heck?
It's Galactus.
Dun dun dun. Yeah, Galactus just farted.
That big cloud.
Wow.
Fantastic Four movie. Oh my.
All right. So let's take a look around. I'll give everybody a view of what we have on the board so far. John Murakami is working on the
Delicious in Dungeon. So I have one.
The first one. Okay.
Well, this is the first one. I'm on the second one.
Oh, he's on the second one. Okay, starting bid on those are 25 each. So
Yeah.
if you want,
I haven't figured out the gag yet, but it's getting there.
Okay.
You colored that within 5 minutes?
Yeah, John is
Yeah,
fast.
I don't know.
He is fast.
Speed drawer.
Well, that's why I work small. That's why I work small. It's easier that way.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, let's go to Napua and check out the Vampirilla. And she started on colors on that.
Oh, that's nice.
Looking for
Beautiful.
$50. And you might be done in the next half an hour too.
There you go.
Oh my god, so beautiful.
Okay, and then Connie,
Cute.
L Driver, Bride of Dracula mashup. Whoa.
Wow.
Ooh.
Pulling
Wow,
in
that-
that
Very
Bill
nice.
vibe.
That cranked on a lot of colors.
I just started on the blood spatter, so yeah.
Wasn't her name Cottonmouth? From Kill Bill?
No, her name is California Mountain Snake.
Really?
Is what?
Who was Cottonmouth then?
Cottonmouth was Vanita Green, I think.
Ew.
Well, there was the Black Mamba, which was
the main character, right?
Uma Thurman.
Yes.
And then there was Copperhead. Wasn't that
Copperhead was I think either that was Vanita Green. I don't remember who Oshi Ren was. One of them was Cottonmouth. One was Copperhead. Then
and
California
Daryl
Mountain
was
Snake was
Daryl Hannah was California Mountain Snake.
yeah.
Huh.
So there she is.
And that currently has a bid of $40 from Stevie B. So we are looking for the next bid on that of $45.
Thank you, Stevie.
Very cool.
Oh, there you go. JD put in all the characters. So you can read that all right there. CVB writes, looks like a deranged Hot Lips Houlihan from MASH. I do have to agree with you on that.
Learn
He has that Hot Lips gesture, you know.
Very topical reference there.
I know.
Yeah,
very.
I really enjoyed that.
Any of the young kids know who that is.
A show that hasn't been on for 45 years.
Yeah, you can tell the old timers. All right, and there's Mog's piece there.
It's kind of like an underpainting. It's
of
ugly right now,
nice.
but you'll get there. You'll get there.
You'll get there.
Nice.
Okay. All right, let's take a look at Drew's.
Okay, I'll show you what I got so far.
Drew's always ready to show off his man thing.
That's right.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh my!
Wow.
And he's got a title on there as well.
Oh, that man thing. Okay.
Wow. And he is looking for a bid of $20. That is cheap.
It's coming along. I'll get it done.
And Mike.
Aww. Knowing the show, I don't know. Like he's holding that doll means so many meanings. So.
Huh?
You can be doing weird stuff with that doll. Was that intentional, Michael?
Hey, whatever floats your boat, Mile.
Yeah.
No, I'm you know the character.
Yeah, he has a
Kind of
gag in
pervert,
mind.
so.
He has a gag.
He's got the pink markers on the
strip.
right there, ready to put those colors in.
No, there's a meme going around that has Nandor talking to Guillermo, and he's like, my favorite Muppet is the one on the vampire on Sesame Street. And Guillermo goes, oh, he doesn't count. Of course, Nandor says, oh, I'm sure you mean
I see.
Meme.
Gotcha.
Well, gotta be quick on that one. And Stevie writes, Edgar Bergen never held Charlie McCarthy like that.
There you go. Yes.
I think we already have a $20 bid already on the Man Thing.
Is that right? Stevie B, you put a $20 bid on Man Thing? Okay, yeah.
Hey, right on.
Nice. Catch that.
Thank you.
Let me put that in here. And Stevie B looks like he's trying to clean up the board again. Between Drew's Man Thing and doing weird stuff with the doll, YouTube is going to shut us down.
There you go.
This is a man holding his favorite toy, and you guys take it to a really weird place.
Oh man, this is going into some areas that
Michael.
That's the guy talking about the man thing.
Territory.
Yeah,
Michael, that was me. It's my fault.
His favorite toy.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, so Black Mamba was Beatrix.
Well then.
All right, before we get too carried away.
What is this show's rating?
Supposed to be no swearing, PG.
Oh, okay.
No swearing, PG.
But
well, we haven't been swearing yet.
Yeah, but
the thing is that everybody's pretty good at that. It's Mog that actually does. She gets the dirty mouth and it comes out.
It's fine. It's all good.
Yeah, but yeah, it is PG-13.
Okay.
And we try to adhere to that at least
Cowards.
For the first 20 minutes.
But you know what? You can say, you can say,
right.
you get one F-bomb. We all get one F-bombs, guys, but we have to choose
No,
wisely.
it's one for the show, not each Mug.
Oh.
Are we drawing straws? Who gets it?
Really?
Yeah.
There. Have a little tally in the corner. Little counter there.
I think
many
we
can
should
we
get
get
one
away with?
F-bomb each. It's only fair.
Oh, that's why you have so many people on. Now I get it.
Well, there you go.
Shoot.
All right. So, is there anything that you're planning to put into the Kickstarter, Napua? Anything special that you're looking to add in there?
We're going to have a couple of things. One is a Kickstarter exclusive cover that's been done by Kanila Tripp.
Oh, nice.
Kanila is Hawaiian from Hawaii. He's worked at Marvel, DC, and Image as a colorist, and he is helping us out by doing the cover for that. We're also going to be having some blank sketch covers that Connie and Drew are going to be taking commissions for.
Nice.
So you can get a one-of-a-kind piece of art from the artist and the inker / cover artist.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's great. And what is going to be your, if they wanted to get like a physical copy, what would that price be at?
I think it's $5. I think
wow.
we're putting it at $5 cover price.
Okay. How many pages is it going to be?
12.
Okay.
And it's a zine size, so it's a little bit smaller than a regular comic book.
Okay. Is that the same size that Connie put out?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So there you have it, guys. It's going to be an easy, no thinker, no brainer. $5 to get a physical copy, 12 pages, and you'll have a chance to get some blank covers from Connie and Drew. Right. So definitely hit that link and get notified. And if you can put that into the comments, JD, we appreciate it. Thanks, Kenneth, for coming by. We do appreciate you. Big supporter of the show.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Kenneth.
Thank you.
And hello to
Bye.
E. Gannon Jr. for coming on, and he's a new member to the experience as well. Thank you for that. And don't forget to hit that follow button, guys, so that way we can continue to bring you wonderful content like the original art show that Nick Brucci does every Friday. You can catch that tomorrow night. I believe it comes out at 7 o'clock EST, right? And we do have our giveaways. So put in # EXP Frankie 44. Okay.
I saw that a couple of times already in the comments. So there is going to be some people getting some goodies.
Yay.
And JD was just showing some of the giveaways there. There's the link. So please go ahead and click on that and get yourself notified. Don't miss out on this at all. All right. So what's your next question that you wanted to ask, Mog?
Huh?
Sounds like you had another question that you wanted to ask.
You know, I was actually thinking, have you guys, like you guys in Hawaii, you guys know a lot of eat Korean banchan and stuff like that, right? The side dishes. When you go to like Korean restaurant, they get on your plate all these little things, right?
Okay.
And have you guys ever had that anchovy ones? Like these like
I don't
kind of
think
small
so.
anchovies?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, they taste so good.
What is it called?
In Korea we call like okay. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we just call 멸치. 멸치 means like the small baby anchovies. So we call like 멸치 banchan, like that. But
I like anchovies.
Oh, why do you like anchovies? Like
I like them on pizza.
Oh, like that kind.
What is wrong with you?
Oh,
Yeah.
I just see
I like
a
anchovies,
comment right
but
there.
not on pizza.
I just see a comment that someone was asking will your Kickstarter have a plush Dracula as a stretch goal.
Yeah. You can have a count. You can have a count.
You got to talk to.
Wait! You guys watched the video, right? You saw what the Dracula looks like. It would not be a cute plushie.
That
The
Oh my
do it
god.
yourself?
That's Dracula holding the count.
Oh, that's adorable. A plush
You
Dracula holding the count.
Well, we
Oh
can make
man,
it
you
cute
should
because
talk to maybe who could do that, like Daria.
Nobu
She could do
with the
that.
socks.
Nobu, yeah.
Oh man,
Get
Noble,
him
yes.
to do that.
Nobu
There you go.
can recycle socks so well, so he can make those sock plushies.
Yep.
Is it a girl? Dracula? Yeah.
Nobu
Oh, yeah, you should
recycles socks so
definitely
well.
talk to Nobu.
It reminded
Nobu-
me of The Exorcist.
Nobu's like, what did I get into? I just came to visit the room.
What exorcist? Was there a sock?
That's what he gets.
Why?
Ah,
Tell me about this sock thing.
Maybe during the break.
okay.
Oh, okay. Anyway, lately me and Mel, Mel is a huge what is that? The Great British Bake Off thing.
Oh yeah, we
Oh yeah, I was mentioning that earlier. Yes.
Oh yeah. So like he watched it all. So now how do you fill a hole, right? So he looked around and then he found the Great Kiwi. They have the same thing going on in New Zealand.
Kiwi.
And he watched that. And then
New
he
Zealand
filled
copies
that.
a lot of the UK shows.
Yeah.
But there's another hole.
Well, so do we.
And,
That's what I'm saying.
Now, watching
No, but they get like sanctioned, so like it's the a lot of the game shows and stuff that are done in the UK. Same name, it's just under New Zealand a New Zealand title.
They're still part of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, like Taskmaster has a New Zealand show, and
interesting.
Noble was
Noble
saying,
said,
I don't use used socks.
Oh, I'm sorry, Noble. You buy new socks. Sorry. Well, Noble, you can do wonders with socks. Yeah.
It's just, people wondering all of a sudden starting to smell their own octopus and saying like, I thought I smelled something.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Right.
Octopus.
Yes. Octopi.
But he comes up with some like interesting designs and stuff like that. They're always unique. And then it's always like, where do you get those socks from? It's not only do they look good in what he's using them for, but it's like I want to get some just to use for myself.
Yeah, the designs are kind of nice that he gets on them.
My favorite sock is those 5-toe socks. Once I started using them, I never went back. So, Noble, have you ever thought of using those 5-toe socks? They are kind of expensive.
Well, there are some cheap ones. They just don't look as good.
Then they have 5 heads.
You can do Hydra.
Hydra, there you go.
Yeah.
That would be.
Have you guys ever used a 5-toe sock? Tried it?
I never.
I've had those before. Yeah.
It sounds exciting. I haven't tried it.
It sounds exciting.
It's really good because it's like each sock is enveloping each of your toes, so you feel totally hugged.
That sounds incredible. I am all for it.
Please don't
How
take
about
this
the
weird,
toe?
okay?
No, I'm
How
serious.
about the toe jams? What's it like there with the toe jam situation over there? Like 5-toed.
That's a very practical thought.
I'm just saying.
No, I don't, Derek.
Yeah.
The thing is that people here, a lot of people here still wear like shoes, so they have like socks on there. So toe jams isn't that much of a problem.
As much as I love wearing them, I'm actually embarrassed showing them. So
where are you in
socks?
Yeah.
Mel, where are you in Mog?
California, Southern California.
Okay, yeah, that's probably because people walk around like Birkenstocks with their socks on and stuff.
Yeah, Oh yeah, that's common. Yeah.
Really? I haven't seen one.
Yeah, that's because you don't look down, Mog.
Well, I don't go out, so I can't
That
really.
too.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, I don't go out at
That's-
all. So yeah.
That would be an issue.
I try to get her to go out, but she doesn't like
There
going.
you
She
go.
doesn't like doing it.
You guys still hiking?
Well, not
In the
right,
rain,
not
no.
right now because it's been raining,
Yeah.
But
Just
I
a
keep
little.
waiting for it. Just a little.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's crazy over there.
It's raining just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of flooded areas
I saw
here.
pictures of San Diego being washed away.
Yeah,
Huh? And
San
I see- I see-
Diego,
I-
Long Beach.
I see people-
they're like super flooded. Yeah.
Really?
I see people marking themselves safe from the storms and rain.
Yeah, the thing that because I don't usually do that, but so many people were like sending me messages. Hey, is that affecting you? Now here in Southern California, in this area, our area has received the most rain. Okay, but it's not affecting us because it's all getting drained off, and that's why places like Long Beach is getting flooded because it's just overpowering the water systems over there, so they're getting flooded.
Well,
So-
at least we can say that we won't have drought this year for California, right?
No, you will
that's-
somewhere.
That's
Really?
not going to. We need a lot more than that to fix the problem that we have, the drought problem. But
Oh my
It'll
God.
be just enough to get the plants growing so you can enjoy the forest fire
yeah,
season.
pretty much. Yeah. Yeah. Now, before all this started, right, the mountain range that we're at is, looks kind of brown, but this time it's green, and then it started snowing. So it's the first time that we've seen it. It's actually green and white instead of brown
Yeah.
and white.
It was
Wow.
weird. A green mountain with a snow top. It's like, that's bizarre.
It's like when it
What's
rains
wrong?
over here and oh no, good.
Oh no, JD said half his landlord's backyard cooled down. I feel.
Ouch! Wow. That's
Well,
what
that's no
That's what you
good.
got to be careful for here. I'm kind of glad we don't live. We're actually kind of like on a slope that goes up towards a mountain, but I don't think we have to worry about problems like that.
Well, I mean, you can look on the bright side and say like, "Hey, no yard work today," but I don't know.
Yeah, but you know what? When it all stops,
Yeah, I know.
I'm
Go
gonna
yard
be-
today.
No yard,
Today,
period.
but when it stops, I'm gonna have a lot to cut.
Oh god.
There's always a silver lining for Connie.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
I've always wondered about that, Stevie B. Why did they write that song? It never rains in Southern California. Okay,
There you
I've
go.
been here since the '80s. Okay, and it rains. Okay, so I have no idea where that came from.
Maybe back then, where Albert was living, it was part of Arizona. It's bordering California, right? I don't know. I'm just making shit up. But yeah.
There's our one.
There you go.
Anyway,
Well, that wasn't an F-bomb. That doesn't count.
really?
Okay.
I said something bad?
That's true, JD.
When did I say it?
But,
Anyway.
anyway, we're at the top of the hour. All right, so we're going to take a short break. Don't go away. We'll be right back.
Did you know that every experience show, including some exclusive content, streams on Twitch? Check it out. Twitch.tv/the_EXP. Or just scan that QR code.
Live from New York. What? Oh, sorry. Live from Cleveland? It's Friday night? It's Friday Night Live! with Nancy McCann and Ricky. And sometimes Carlos. And featuring boxes and boxes of rare comics. Unique collectibles. Lots of smiles and conversations with new friends. Friday Night Live with Comics Unlimited. Friday night from 9 to 11 on The Experience.
Programming on the EXP is made possible by viewers like you, or your local comic shop, or that Kickstarter you backed, or the publisher you like, or comic industry professionals who want to share a message with the world. Really, anyone who wants to advertise with us can. If you're interested in seeing a product you know and love, or are creating, or are publishing, or are involved with, advertised here on The Experience, and having your message shared with our viewers, please reach out by scanning the QR code below or visiting our website and using the contact form.
Welcome back to SketchUp. Thanks again for joining us this evening. Don't forget to hit that follow button and help us reach 2,500 followers. Once we do that, we'll probably be giving away, have another spectacular giveaway like we did when we hit 1,500, giving away a bunch of Slab CGC 9.8 books. Right? And if you want to get in on the action tonight, put in #EXP Frankie 44 to get you into the free giveaways. Okay. Now Stevie B is asking a question. If you win any art tonight, will the pieces be sent from the artists individually, or are they close enough to each other to be bundled together? Okay, so
that's a really good question.
Right. So, and the reason why Stevie B is
if one person's buying all of, we can probably bundle them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And there's your answer, Stevie B. So if you want to place a bid on everybody in Hawaii, you can do that. And, you know, they're on an island. Okay, so it's not that big. They can find each other. And they often do. They can get together and put everything together and mail that off to you, Stevie.
Actually, I think he already put bids on a couple of different things, right?
Right. He's got a bid on Man Thing and on Connie's piece.
Yeah.
Hey,
so
Drew.
he already has 2 bids in already out of the what is that, 5?
So the Man Thing and the Woman Thing both got bids.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm noticing that my drawing is kind of getting more gruesome as we go along. Originally, I just planned to make it a straight L driver, and now she's getting more and more deranged blood spatters as we go.
Okay. Well, let's take a look at what everybody has right now. Let's start again with Mog. Let's take a.
Dude.
Yeah.
I'm just work in progress.
Yeah,
Ugly
that's
stages.
what it is. Work in progress.
Ugly duckling
There's
stage.
Mog's piece.
Waiting to become a swan.
Okay. Okay, let's look at John. How many pieces have you got now, John?
Still 2, but I finished coloring this one. So
there you go.
Nice.
So the thing with the series is they turn monsters into like food. So
yes, I love it.
Yeah, so that's the whole thing. So this one I did a local theme. So it's like she took one of the slimes and turned it into a haupia, which is like a coconut cream thing.
That sounds so yummy.
And then Marcel's the elf who's very reluctant about this. Like she's like, I don't want to eat monsters. This is disgusting. And then of course they eat it. And she's like, oh, this is wonderful. You know. So it's a fun show.
I love that you got lays around them and they're holding.
Oh
like,
yeah.
Like is that drinks in their hand?
Oh well, this is like a haupia in a plate thing.
Yeah,
and
haupia, okay.
He's got a spam musubi, but I got to figure out the gag for that. I got to figure out what monster, you know, what would make a spam, you know, what kind of monster.
Right.
But anyway, we'll figure that out.
That reminds me of a Rick and Morty show. That one of the new seasons. Like in that, every single person on a certain planet that commits suicide turns. The inside of them turns into spaghetti, right?
Yeah,
the most delicious spaghetti ever.
That was horrible.
I know, right?
Wow.
Yeah.
So Rick always has spaghetti night, and he feeds the whole family spaghetti. Like, oh, this is great, you know. Like, and they're asking, how did you get this? How did you get this? And he's like, you don't want to know. You don't want to know.
and then Morty sneaks up on him and he sees like him digging out the innards of a guy and he's all guts and he's all appalled by it.
Oh my god!
I know.
Right, let's look at Napua.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Yep. Sorry.
Oh, there's the next one he's working on. Okay.
Huh?
That's looking pretty cool. And Napua. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Pretty.
And that one
I
is
love that
still
the way
looking
the
for
hair is
a bid.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nice.
that is looking for a bid of $20.
The hair turns out really nice. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. And there's my. Oh, okay. read that any way you want. But that is
That evil grin on his face is just wrong.
Of $20 as well. Oh no, that one. That was looking for a bid of 20. And then let's look at Drew's piece.
Don't worry about it. Yeah.
That was scary, Drew.
Yeah.
His face knocked him off the out of his off the screen, I think.
Oh, okay.
Wow. It was so.
I did warn you. Drew's got kind of a nippy connection sometimes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Oh yeah, that is looking sweet, Connie.
That is hot.
Yeah, she's turning more blood spattered as we go. I just can't stop.
I do admit.
Hey, we
Running
get
out of
another
red.
bid in there. We can make that even bloodier.
Yeah.
But it currently has
guys,
a bid of 40 from Stevie B.
You know, guys, like when you were watching.
Oh, there's the man thing.
Oh yeah, sorry, I dropped out.
Nice.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Yeah. And that is looking for a bid of 20.
Wow. Good. You
It's
got a
already
logo
done,
and everything in there.
I know.
I think it's got a bid of 20 on it now. So
There you
Oh
go.
wait, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. It has
Yeah.
a bid of 20.
Yeah. That's true.
What were you saying, Mug?
Oh no, I was wondering, like when we were watching just reminiscence Kill Bill, for me, the one of the chick that I found the hottest one that I loved, I mean not love, most attracted to was actually that girl, the one you're drawing, a Canadian snake, mountain Canadian.
Oh,
Canadian
that California
snake.
mountain. Yeah, Daryl Hannah is
Yeah.
absolutely hot in that.
Yeah.
thing.
What about you guys?
Daryl Hannah.
Which killer did you find like wow? That's hot. That's something really nice.
Of course, it's
Well,
Go-Go.
they're all really. They're Go-Go Yubara.
Go-Go is
the
Go-Go just
You're going
killed
for
it
this
for me.
school girl. That's kind of not.
No, you like the Gogo, the psycho girl? You didn't find her really like too psychotic? Well, actually, everybody was psychotic. but-
Okay, yeah, they were all psychotic, you know.
that actress, she was in Battle Royal.
Yeah,
Yes.
she was in
She
Battle
was really
Royal
good in
after.
Battle
Yeah.
Royal.
Yeah.
Actually, that actress who does Go-Go Yubari was a pop star in Japan.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Before
Sounds
she
right.
got the role. Yeah. So that was kind of like an unexpected thing. Although I'm told that a lot of actresses start out as pop singers and then just kind of try to make the conversion because the pop singer fame in Japan is very short-lived. So they're trying to make the soap opera or movie transition as soon as they can, just to make sure that they're not going to get edged out.
Longer
pastures.
shelf life that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because a lot of them
But, yeah.
they fade. They're good
Shelf
for like a year, maybe if they can, and that's about it.
That's sad, but you know, but
Yeah, because like what is it? Pink just disbanded, and now you've got these other groups coming in. Like Ive is one that's doing a tour, and then there's another group. I forgot what their name is. They're doing like a second world tour.
Huh?
These,
You're talking about
K-pop girl
K-pop
bands.
K-pop and J-pop has nothing to do with each other.
But they're trying to do the same thing.
Okay.
Increase their longevity.
Yeah. Because as much as you see that there's a lot out there, there's a lot that's just not making it.
Yeah, there's always like new, fresh, young girls coming out every year. And if you're getting older and older,
Yeah, competition is very, very stiff and hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the Disney show kids here as well. That's another one. I did watch Splash when it came out in the theaters.
Me too.
Yeah.
Not in the theater.
I watched it at the Waikiki Theater.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Oh, was that the one with the organ player?
Yeah. And that was let's see what else. Yeah, but that was the first time when Daryl Hannah, I guess, came with her big screen debut with Tom Hanks. Yeah.
And John Candy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I didn't really like her there.
Oh, I did. As soon as she started talking and she opened her mouth.
Yeah, her voice is weird.
I have to
didn't say that,
like her in this.
I didn't say stiff and hard.
When I was a kid, Daryl Hannah was in she was in Blade Runner. And then
right.
Yeah,
that was her.
That's true.
Yeah, she was Pris in Blade Runner.
Yeah.
And
with a weird hairdo, right?
Yeah.
Because her death
playing a very different character from her Splash character, because that character was just psycho.
Yeah.
Her death in Blade Runner, Tarantino asked her to recreate that death when she dies in Kill Bill.
What? That was it?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. When she's kicking and screaming after as she's dying.
Yeah.
After her eyeball gets ripped out.
Yeah. Oh.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So that's
he had asked her to basically do the same thing she did in Blade Runner.
Wow. I think the actress, for me, if she does like Bad Girls, for me, I think it fits her better. Now that I know she did Blade Runner and she did Kill Bill. So, like Goody Girls, I don't know. It's just vanilla.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
that's another one she was in. JD is saying is Clan of the Cave Bears.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that was a strictly no talking role, wasn't it?
Spiffy.
Yeah.
Well then.
Maybe she did a couple of grunts or something.
Yeah.
I did like her in
talking about like doing a remake of that Clan of the Cave Bears.
No,
we're talking about a lot of remakes.
Why?
That's what I was saying.
Really?
Maybe for copyright's sake or something.
I think
they got new actors they need to get half naked.
There you go.
Yeah, that's true.
The book was very popular. My mom really loved Clan of the Cave Bear.
Yeah, a lot of females like that series, Clan of the Cave Bears.
Mm-hmm.
Look, okay, I have a story about Clan of the Cave Bears. So when I first came to America, I went to the library. Okay, that was my only source of entertainment at the time. So I go to the library, and this big, thick book, Clan of the Cave Bear, was there. And I'm only looking for a sci-fi and fantasy section, okay? And after I exhausted all that, I just looked at that book, and it was under bestseller section. So I thought, okay, if it's that big and thick and fat, right? And it's bestseller, it must be good. So I picked it up, and I read the book. It had potential because it had a lot of like archaeological kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And then this girl is really into plant herbology, and I was like, oh, this is good, right? But then it got weird after she matured, and now she's having sex with this and that and that, and then it becomes like book 2, book 3, and after book 3, I said, I can't do this. This is turning into just what is it? What do you call like a soft
porn?
Soft porn.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's what it is. And I'm thinking the only reason why I read through that was because I want to see if she's gonna use her like mad herbology skills to survive this in this situation. Oh, and she had a freaking cool saber tooth. She had that's why I read it too. She found a wounded saber tooth baby, and then she nursed it, and then it became huge, of course. And then she rides the damn thing, and then she somehow tamed a horse. I mean, this girl is like Supergirl, okay? She can do anything. But then the whole book started to be saturated with more and more like that soft porn stuff, and it's like different partners. And I thought, this is trash, so I dropped it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, my mom was a dirty old bird, and she used to like that stuff.
It's before Twilight.
Oh,
the Twilight.
Yes. I was so disgusted that I read 3 books in, right? Okay. Dude, I want to tell you something about myself, okay?
Okay.
I think maybe blood type has to do with it. I'm blood type A. So I was taught that if you ever start something, you got to finish it, even though if it's so crap, right? But finally, after living with Mel for a long time and here, like my time is too precious. So I learned to now cut it, but at least I'll go midway. So yeah, that's why me and Mel, we watched even Twilight to the very end, all the Twilight series.
But I did not want to watch it. Okay, I got dragged into that. I did not want to. The most exciting part for me in that whole series was the birth of the baby. And then they fumbled it after that, right? I thought they were going to do something cool with the baby, and it didn't. It didn't happen.
I tried to keep an open mind. I thought I'd give Twilight a chance, and I sat down to watch the movie. And then once they started playing baseball, I was like, I'm out.
Okay.
I wanted to check out early.
And I stopped right there. I couldn't handle the vampires playing baseball. The suspension of disbelief was too high for me.
But for me, that part was good. I actually preferred that part because the romance part was the part that I wanted to just gouge my eyes out. It's better than the romance part, right? The baseball, at least they're doing something with their powers.
I guess, yeah.
Stevie B put in a comment. How about Dracula 44, Dracula 69 in the Valley of the Dolls?
There you go.
Well, I'm hoping that the Kickstarter does well enough so that Napua and Connie want to come back and do more. We can do like Dracula 1964 or Dracula 1974.
I want to see him with a big fro. 1970.
1978 Dracula for Saturday Night Fever.
Right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, but what is it about like vampires? We always end up doing like sexualizing and making it like really, so sexy,
Well, I think there is something to that. I mean, Bram Stoker supposedly wrote Dracula because he was afraid he had caught syphilis. Really? And so it's like there is that sort of connection to like venereal disease. But it's also it's very intimate. Dracula has to sort of seduce people and then bite them. And you have to get very close to bite somebody on the neck, and there's like
it's very personal.
It's kind of a sensual sort of thing in a way.
It was really because of syphilis thing? Oh, interesting.
Yeah, Bram Stoker thought he caught syphilis from a sex worker. Yeah.
Where's that "Want to Know" song? The more you know.
Exactly.
It turned out he did not.
What happened to Bram
and
Stoker?
So he lived to tell the tale.
Did he get? Did he ever marry or anything?
Well, he was married at the time when he thought he caught syphilis. So.
Bad boy.
Not for long. Not for long.
Well then.
I don't know. I guess it was a different time.
In a world, one man.
Hey, that reminds me, Mel. Remember that thing you showed me, like a short TikTok? They went interviewing all the Japanese ladies, and they say, "How would you feel if your husband was with a sex worker and came back versus he went and slept with a girl that's not a sex worker?"
Actually, they weren't asking if you ever slept with a sex worker. They were just asking that if he slept with another woman. Okay. So 90% of them said that they were okay with it.
If it's a sex worker, yeah.
Not even if it was they didn't care if it was a sex worker or somebody else. Right. All they care about is that as long as he came back home.
Oh, really? Because the way I remember was if it's a sex worker, they're fine. It's fine because it's just sex. But if it's another woman involved, feelings involved, that's then when they have a problem.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, it was,
right.
yeah. Because
let's put that
say that.
Yeah. Let's put that clip up and see it.
I don't even that was just something that popped across my feed, so I don't know how you would even search for that.
So
come on, Mel, you know you have it bookmarked.
I bet.
Hey, don't be
one of the favorite
lists, man. Mom's gonna be searching my computer now. Where is that video? TikTok?
Oh, speaking of
delete archive.
Searching the internet or whatever that thing, I don't do that. Like if you give me I don't do where some girls do where they go through their husband or boyfriend's phone and wallet and stuff. I never do that. I said why? But I guess there are lots of women out there who do it. And we are watching some, was it Marriage at First Sight? There's a TV show. And in there, to do a trust test, you had to give each other's phone so they can scroll through it. And I remember the couple was really uncomfortable, especially the guy. He really didn't want to do that. And first of all, I'm thinking, what's the big deal? And the second is, why do you have to do this? Like, oh, well. What do you guys feel about that? Would you be okay just giving it to your partner? Say, hey, go through my phone, do the trust test.
Well, I leave my phone unlocked, so it doesn't matter to me.
Okay, so Napua, you're freaking amazing. You're cool then, yes.
Yeah, but Mog, we do the same thing. Our phones are unlocked.
Yeah.
And we know each other's passwords for everything.
Yeah.
There you go.
But for me, I think if you started to be like that, like those girls, where you would want to see everything I do and you want to check, then I'm going to start putting passwords because you're annoying me. But I wonder if that's what it is.
Well, that's why I try not to annoy you. I only do that while you're sleeping.
What?
We saw that TikTok.
Oh, that thing's you guys are gonna nail that on me. They're even pounding me on that in the comments.
Yeah, remember how you said after you watched that, I said, why can't I be Japanese?
I said, man, I married the wrong type of woman.
There you go.
No, he said, why can't I be born in Japan?
Yeah, but I watched the what's the word? How they romance each other.
Oh God!
How
it was so bad.
It would not work for me. Yeah.
Yeah, we're watching some Japanese love show, reality dating show that was by the algorithm Netflix was kicking out. So we're like, okay, let's check it out. I think it's called Love Deadline.
Oh man, some of those shows that they suggest.
I know. Yeah. I know.
I never go there.
Was bad.
It's like,
really?
how?
You never go there? Oh.
It's like, what? But yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
well,
so the show. Yeah.
Yeah, and we found out quickly why they called it Deadline. Because Japanese, I guess it's their culture. They take so long to decide. They have to give a freaking deadline for them to make a decision. Yeah.
Oh, I've heard of this show. You don't know when the person is going to leave. They have a time when they're going to just disappear.
Right.
So if you like them, you have to propose. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. Is it propose or? Oh yeah. I guess propose.
You have to propose. And guess what? The first deadline went. Guess what happened? None of the girls proposed.
Well, yeah, and the thing is, they took out the most popular guy.
Yeah, so that's when the girls started crying.
3 girls hanging. But it's okay. They brought in another hot guy right after him.
There you go. Hey,
it's almost like delving into women's psychology, how they can't make up their minds.
Well,
if you like it, you should have put a ring on it.
So slow.
Exactly.
I don't have that problem.
Oh, Connie, you won't have a problem deciding?
Nope.
Nope.
She's a fast mover.
You're
That's
fast.
right.
I know.
You just know?
She said, I know.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got to be good at reading people. Most of the time you can read people right away. You don't have to wait forever to kind of get the first impression on anybody.
Wow. That's actually a talent. I don't think everybody has it because I don't have that.
Well, it's also the way how the things that they look for, right? One of the first things that they want to know is, well, what kind of job do you have? What kind of income do you have? They want to see that you're going to be financially set, in a way, and that you have goals, which is important, right? But it's like they're sidestepping what kind of character you are. They're not really looking too much into that, but more of financially how you're going to be set. And that's like one of the hard things. I'm watching it goes, well, you can't just base it on what a person makes. I mean, why aren't you asking these other important questions as well? And that's looking good there. The count.
Yeah, that's
Mike is
lots
making
of
it count. Bottom. And Drew
Michael,
throwing
you're
down
not
the
gonna-
color on there. That's
That's
Connie.
Napua.
Yeah, that's
No, I was gonna say, Michael, you're not
No,
gonna.
that's me. Hold
no,
on.
that's Connie.
I'll put a close up on there. I'm starting to ink a little bit. So
Okay,
I'm
there
almost
we go.
finished.
See,
We
Napua and I look
are-
a lot alike. I can see the confusion.
No, I wasn't confused. I actually was gonna ask you, are you gonna add some like wet substance, like make it glistening, the dough? No, right? Never mind.
No,
never mind.
because you guys are taking it to the wrong place, not me.
But that's what's going to sell it, Mike.
What is this, JD?
Actually-
and Mel, the living work of art.
Well, I was showing all the art.
What's that?
I was showing all the art. And
Yeah,
you,
sure.
Mel,
And you are the
living work
living.
of art.
Oh. Okay.
No, JD was
Shut
giving
up.
you the ultimate compliment. Oh my God, bask in his glory, Mel. How dare you?
Now let's take
Even
a look
I don't
at,
call you a
let's
work
take a
of
look at
living art.
Napua. Oh, Napua's is right there. And John Murakami.
Wow. I gotta check the details.
And he's figured it out.
What does it
Spam.
say?
Spam.
Spam?
Some part of a monster. That's what SPAM. The spam is mystery meat in this time.
Oh
That's
God,
perfect.
that is so good.
That's the classic. That's classic.
I love it.
So yeah, so we got that. We got Martial, and I got Chill Chuck eating I don't know, some kind of a
there you
shave
go.
ice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chill Chuck? You even have
Yeah.
Chill Chuck?
Yeah.
Wow.
Chill Chuck is probably closest to my character, so he's a little bit faster for me. The other two are a little bit like slows me down. But
I love Chill Chuck.
yeah. I don't know if I'll have time to make the last guy, Senshi, the dwarf.
Yeah, the dwarf is the best dude though.
Yeah,
He's
he
the one.
is.
Yeah.
Let's see if I have enough time for him.
So Mel, in case people who don't know this thing, the context is there's a kind of like D&D. There's a group campaign. So you got a dwarf, you got a halfling,
Yeah.
you got a elf, and a human.
And a human, yeah.
And they have to. They lost one of their companion, which was I'm totally summarizing here. There's much details left out, but they're trying to rescue one of their teammates that's been swallowed by a dragon.
A red dragon.
But,
Who's in the middle
they don't
of the
have any
dungeon.
money.
Yeah.
So they don't have any money. So they have to start finding ways to eat and survive as they go deeper and deeper into the dungeon. And then the leader guy, he says, "Why don't we start eating monsters as food? I'm sure we can do it."
Oh, okay.
And it becomes a really weird adventure.
He's a little too enthusiastic about the whole idea, though.
He is. He actually has a book, a gourmet thing under the dungeon.
Yeah,
it's well read.
It's really good. It's really good. Like if you love cooking, it becomes like a cooking show kind of.
I think I can get along with that guy.
Yeah, he's very experimental. He's like, let's try this.
It's actually fun because they actually show you like, oh, you need this and this, and they try to make it like an actual cooking thing, you know?
Yeah, very.
I do like the mangas that deal with the cooking.
Oh, like Food Wars.
Yeah, Food Wars. What's that? There's that other one that was coming
Iron. I think we like. You and I both loved it. Iron
Rock Jam. Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah,
really
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them that are good.
Like some of the stuff they in the jam was actually workable in real life. That one of the chapters were talking about spicy food, like they were doing Sichuan cuisine. I don't know if you guys remember. And in order to counterbalance all the incredible spice, and your tongue is on fire, Jen made this person suck a butter, like a piece of butter, and the butter coated his entire tongue, and then he could handle the spice. So what I did was I tried that, and I ate a whole chili pepper, right? And it really works. So.
Wow. Okay. Well, you just got that hot tip from Mog. Don't go away for more hot tips. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Oh, I just saw that there's a big on
Join the party. Head over to our link tree to find all the links for everywhere the experience is all the time.
Symphonic verses, Nocturne's romance. A song of romanticized darkness, dreaming dead by sleep.
To be continued. 3 little words that hold the secret to the next great story. 3 words that will thrill you, confound you, give life to new possibilities. Every variation of To Be Continued is a promise of adventure, a promise of excitement, a promise of unseen wonders and unexplored worlds. A promise that every issue you read makes you a part of a never-ending journey. And behind every page, there will be an unopened door waiting for you. This story to be continued at your local comic book shop. Visit comicshoplocator.com today.
Hit that follow button if you haven't yet. Help us reach that 2,500 followers. All right, and don't forget to put in # and EXP Frankie 44. We're going to be doing those giveaways very shortly. Question for you, John: is it $25 each on those?
Each, yeah, $25 each.
$25 each. Yep.
You say which one you want.
Right, and JD, which one were you? Did you want to place that on? Is that Spam, Haupia, or Shave Ice? Got to get the Spam, of course. He's going to go for that Bama Bama. Nice. 25 on the Spam guy. All right.
Nice.
That's on that. Let me get that recorded on here as well.
Thank you.
Whenever you guys make
Down 2 to go. Okay, we are
Whenever you
still
guys
looking
make-
for an opening bid on the others as well.
Whenever you guys make fried rice, do you guys always put spam in it, or what's the one meat that you always have to put?
Whatever leftover we have.
Okay, anything? Chashu, Portuguese sausage.
Yeah, chashu, Portuguese sausage. Sometimes I put hot dog. Sometimes I put
Vienna sausage.
Yeah, I mean, what's that? Lupchung, like whatever I got. I made it the other day. I put arabiki in it because that's what I had. So.
Oh, that's good. Arabiki.
Oh, arabiki, that's expensive kind. That's good. Yeah.
Well, actually,
did you
it's not that bad to have like a soy riso. That's like a soy-based meat substitute. That's not that bad either.
Yeah.
What does it taste like?
Well, it's a little bit more spicy, so it's kind of like chorizo.
Nice.
But actually, for fried rice, it's not that bad because it goes in together with everything else. If you eat it by itself, then maybe it's a little bit more bland or kind of odd. But if you're cooking it with other stuff, it actually goes okay.
Yeah, that's what's good about fried rice is that you can throw anything into it. You know, if you got like a little bit of leftover of this, a little bit of all that,
pretty
just
much
throw it in there. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wait.
Somehow it always comes out good.
Then the one thing that you always gotta have, then, I think for me is egg. You gotta have an egg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, but Mog, do you like to break up your egg?
Green onions.
Do you like to break up the egg, or do you put a fried egg on top, or do you do both?
Dude, I was gonna ask you that question. Oh.
I like doing scrambled eggs, but
How do you
sometimes
cook
I'll
the
just
egg?
crack the egg right into it.
But I think I like to fry the egg separate, and then at the end put it on top, and then mash it. What about you?
Sometimes I'll do an over easy and throw it on top. I don't know. I don't have a preference on that.
What about you guys?
Sometimes I do both. I'll scramble it into the fried rice, and I put a fried egg with it.
Oh yeah, that sounds so good.
Yeah, that gets it fluffier when you do that.
Deluxe.
Scramble it into it.
You know, when you go to, let's say, a man's house and he makes you fried rice, and he puts the eggs on top after he also scrambled, that means he loves you.
There you go. There's the key
Mom,
right
stop
there.
giving away my secrets, man.
Yeah, if you feel like this chick, like, you're just worth like 2 nights maybe, just scramble it in, and then only put 2 eggs in the rice.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
This podcast sponsored by eggs.
Exactly. Going back to egg again. Bloody egg.
Okay, well, if you're talking about eggs, who's tried balut?
Ugh.
I have not. I have not had the pleasure.
I couldn't get myself to do that.
Oh wow! I was thinking about doing a balut challenge when I get back over there.
Oh, there you go. I'm sure somebody will. I'm sure like someone like Brett or somebody will. You know.
Elmer loves it.
Oh yeah, Elmer. Well, that's
Elmer.
Yeah.
I think Michael will do it.
Well then.
No, I have no
Michael.
interest in balut.
No, but you like Dungeon Meshi, right? Delicious Dungeon. The guy's made all about trying new stuff.
There's a difference from watching an animated show and eating.
That's true.
Fermented
It's like
You
food
like
wars.
Dungeon Delicious? You should try something new.
No, Derek is asking a question. Is yours on canvas?
No, it's like thing I made. It's deluxe mall canvas. So what
mall
I did
canvas.
was, during
Copyrighted.
COVID, I found oh look, I even wrote down the instructions of what I did. So yeah, it's like 300-pound watercolor paper, and then I found a foam board, and I used like some kind of adhesive to stick it together, and then I treated the paper multiple times. I want to see how it would react. So you can see the thought process behind it if you ever get this. Oh, actually, no, it's not COVID. It says Ghidorah start on July 2021. That's not bad. That's not bad, right? Yeah.
Hey, Drew, who are you placing that bid on, that $30 on?
On Drew. Ilya is
okay. I'm
starting
sorry.
on Drew. Yeah.
All right, Drew has got a bid.
Okay.
A second bid going up
Second
to 30.
bid. Starting up a bidding war. Nice.
Yep.
Ha ha ha. Muy ha ha. That's actual dialogue from Dracula in 1944.
And let's see, Mike, Stevie B is asking, is that on 8.5 by 11?
Yeah, I'm typing in the answer.
Yeah.
There you go.
Dude, you know what? Okay, me and Mel, for nighttime, we've been watching like a tawny owls, like tawny owls or barn owls, their lives. And in one of them, we found out a pattern. So the guy has to go out and get the food, and the girl sits in the house and roost all day, most of the time, just to get the eggs incubated, right? And the pattern is, if the guy comes home empty-handed, the girl won't shut up. She'll just keep nagging and nagging and nagging until the guy is driven out of the house and bring back something.
Wow.
And I thought, dude, that's
you know what she's saying, though. You know what she's saying. She's like, you had one job.
Exactly. I think that's just DNA. You know how women nag.
You know what he's saying? Easy for you. All you do is sit here.
I know. And it was in the middle of winter, like February, cold winter, like snow blasting.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't know, but that just made me realize maybe it's part of DNA where, like women, we tend to, come on, let's admit it, that we tend to nag a lot and talk nonstop, to the guys. So I think maybe it's just DNA. That's how we are.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. I can speak for myself for sure, yeah.
All right,
well, I don't nag.
You haven't yet put in
that's what we might think.
24. Get your chance for the giveaways. I'll give you a few seconds to get that in, and we're gonna start the drawing. See who's gonna get lucky tonight. Is it gonna be you? Hey. And we got Connie. Let's see. Yours just jumped to 45.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
50 for Connie.
Thank you.
Because yours is a letter size, right, Connie?
That one is 9 by 12, actually.
Wow, that's a 9 by 12.
That's actually pretty big.
Yeah, that's a good size.
Yeah, we should at least see 50, guys.
Mm-hmm. All right, JD, let's start the giveaways. First one we're going to give away is a Witchblade card. Drum roll, please. Pound sign EXP Frankie 44. Put that in, and you could have a chance to win the other two. If you are an international winner, you will need to pay for shipping. Witchblade card goes to Stevie B. And he's also the big bidder tonight. Thank you very much for that. Don't forget to fill out the magic form so we know where everything goes and we can get these to you. Shipping is free unless you are international. Mog has a bid of 69. She is looking for a bid of 75, Ilya. Lorena Villa, thank you for coming out tonight. You are the winner for the VZ sampler from San Diego Comic-Con 2 years ago. It's got some pretty good stories in there from the VZ company.
Oh, wow. Lorena Villa.
Look at that. Mm-hmm. Stevie B is stepping up.
Okay, nice. Stevie B, 50 on Connie.
Thank you.
And 35 on Drew. And 25 on Mike.
Yay.
Laura wins again?
No. Okay, is that all right, let's go ahead and do the third giveaway.
Oh. Sorry.
And that's for the Evangeline swimsuit edition.
Woo!
Derek wins that.
Derek, you finally win something. Good job, Derek.
Okay.
Nice.
Don't forget that all these guys are from Hawaii. So if you do win multiples of that, they can ship it together. So that'll save you some money on the shipping.
Yeah. By the way, Connie, I'm sorry if I said that and offended you.
What's that? What's that? Oh, about the napping?
Actually, now I think about it, that was a bit too harsh on my judgment. I would say you either get a nagger or a chatterbox. So yes, that's better, right?
Chatterbox.
Don't forget to fill out the form.
I like chatterboxes. I wish, I love chatterboxes.
Well, we were riding the car together the entire time while we were on Maui. So yeah, we had lots of chatter.
I had so much fun. Yeah.
It's the that link right above you, Lorena, that says register for the auctions and the giveaways. That link is what we need to get filled out. Okay. And let's see. We are still looking for a bid on the Vampirilla from Napua for 20. And
Show a close up on that.
John Murakami still has 2 other items looking for a bid.
Wow. I like the shine.
Nice colors on there. Okay, look at that. That is a good size piece also.
How did you do the black?
And she's looking for a bid of $20. Okay. Mog's piece is actually looking for a bid of 75.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Napua, how did you do the black part? Is it ink or?
For her hair is the indigo watercolor paint.
Okay.
The bats are ink, just a pen.
Oh wait, was that so? Did you wash the colors on top of the ink?
Yes.
And it didn't
so
bleed.
I drew her hair first with the pen, and then I went with the watercolor over it.
Okay, what kind of ink is that? Because sometimes most inks that I know are not as waterproof. So they
well, I'm using alcohol-based, the microns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried I was doing experiments with other ink like Dr. Phil, and supposedly it says the super matte. That's a Dr. Phil super matte. It's supposed to be absolutely waterproof, but it's still, I notice in certain times it will still lift off when I put a wash over it. So, but then every time I use a Copic Micron alcohol-based paint ink, it never lifted off. So that was one thing I found interesting. Yeah.
I think Michael was using a kind of ink last night.
Okay.
Michael, that you said was really good with the watercolor.
The Pentel calligraphy pens are very good with marker and watercolor.
Really? I have Pentel and still lift it off. What kind of Pentel is that?
It's it's Pentel.
Mine is
Tombow, isn't it?
Oh, Tombow.
Tombow.
Yeah,
Tombow.
Pentels are not that great.
Or do you think it depends on the paper too?
I'm having a
combination.
A suspicion it could be the paper, Michael. I mean, John, that you said that.
Yeah.
Well, I use tone paper and the handcrafted paper mostly, and it works fine with those. So usually I'm on tone paper like this.
I guess you just have to experiment.
Yeah. So I guess like the papers that you've been using, Michael, is more absorbent, kind of like a nice absorbent. It has absorbent properties versus maybe the papers I've been using doesn't have.
Well, yeah,
that
the paper's gonna make a difference with anything, but just the ink itself seems to hold up well to watercolor and marker.
Okay.
Like the 100-pound Xerox paper that we use at Jam sometimes is kind of smooth, so it's not.
Yeah,
good.
it won't. Yeah.
No matter what kind of ink you use, if you don't let it sit for like 20 minutes, it's gonna, because it floats on top of the paper and doesn't soak in.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're right. Have you guys ever colored on top of copy paper?
Yeah.
I tried doing watercolor and it was not a fun time.
Oh yeah, the paper's not meant for that. Yeah.
No, but you know what? One thing I found interesting about copy paper, like you print it out and you just kind of paint on top of it. The ink won't lift off. What's up with that?
Yeah, it soaks into the paper pretty good, but so will your
watercolor.
I mean,
well, I thought that's what Copics were made for. That's why copy paper.
Oh shoot!
Yeah.
Wow.
I learned something.
Let's take a quick look again at what everybody has. Napua is done there with the Vampirilla.
Hey.
There you go. Nice color on there.
That turned out really beautiful.
Okay. She's got the blood flowing too.
Yeah.
Bleed.
Let's go to John.
Oh.
Whose blood is it?
I know.
There's
So got,
John's right there. The
still
Span
last
one has a bid of 25. Everything else is looking for a bid of 25. You got the Halpia.
Oh my God! You did it in 5 minutes. What?
Well, I don't know about 5 minutes.
The dwarf.
Yeah, still got to color.
Quick. That's why.
Oh,
that's
that
why
looks
he
so
makes
delicious.
the big money at the shows.
Dude, not that because you put Senshi there. The one I want is Senshi. The dwarf. He's the one. And my mouth is literally drooling because that's like the dumpling that has. That's a dumpling.
No, that's actually Lao Lao, but yeah.
Oh, Lala. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
The characters all eating
Hawaii
favorite local food.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, Lala is so good. Oh, I miss it.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm actually going to be, even though they canceled Amazing, I'm still coming down on the 21st.
Oh, cool. Yeah, let us know.
And Tony Moy will be there too, so we'll be hanging out.
Oh, Mel. Hey, Mel, do me a favor.
But, I do want to go. I'm going to go for some Lao Lao.
Yeah, eat as much Lao Lao for me. If you love me.
Yeah.
Okay? Yeah.
What's that?
I said, if you love me, eat as much Lao Lao as much as possible.
And a fried egg.
Yeah.
Nah, it's okay. Whatever. Screw the egg. Okay. Just eat the Lao Lao.
And here's Connie's piece, which currently has a bid of $50.
It's beautiful.
From Stevie B.
Wow, look at that.
Sweet.
That's really good.
That is hot.
Yeah.
Very
hot
nice.
lips.
Hot lips.
Yeah, you know it.
Hello, nurse.
Yeah.
Ooh, don't. And there is Mog's Ghidorah.
Yes.
Nice.
Looking for a bid of 75.
I can hear the music.
75, guys. That's what she's looking for tonight. The 69 isn't cutting it.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm actually very attached to this piece. That's why I had it since what? 2021. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Next up, we have Drew. Oh, Michael. Okay. All right. To Drew. Dracula. He's working on the logo there. Dracula versus the Man-Thing.
Wow.
So dope, Drew.
Right.
Very 70s feel to that piece there.
Drew. Amazeballs. Yes.
And that has a bit of a 35 from Steve.
You're showing off your inkings there.
There you go. And then Michael Cannon. Making it count.
Oh, I get it. Making it count. Oh, wow. That's a good one.
Oh, that little heart.
I don't know which one is more happy.
I'm in the process of doing my video editing while we're doing this. I put replays up. I recorded this as we were going.
Oh no. Could you do me a favor?
Multitasking.
Michael, can you please add something on his cheeks, those cheeks, like hearts?
No, we're not putting any splooge on it.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, guys. Anyway, we got a last minute bid from Ilya on the 30.
On what?
Ilya putting in a sniper bid on there.
I like how you even tore the edges like it's like old manuscript paper.
No, that's how the paper comes. It's handmade.
Oh my God, you're such a snob.
paper snob.
I like the way it looks. It is hard with pencil because it's got very heavy texture. So like if you look at the white, you can see the pencil strokes on the paper.
What the
It's
heck
got,
is that?
you can feel the fibers.
Michael makes artisanal comics.
Okay, that's $20. Dude, that paper alone should be $20. What's it made of?
It's 100% recycled cotton.
Oh my god!
Well, guys, it is 8:57. We are out of time. We did get a last-minute bid on the Gorilla from Stevie B at 20, and Ilya snipered the count from Mike for 30. And so I do want to thank everyone for coming. You guys made it like a really wonderful, fun night. Thanks again. And there's that bid there. Okay, so you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. We'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to join us back next week, Thursday. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Take care.
Mahalo.
Bye-bye.